National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Dublin Celtic Tigers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works?
I wonder who won out of Addy and Matt.
14.
Let's see.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
What the hell? I went to throw it. Hey, Alex, he said he's not worried about Khalil Mack.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, this is Harris.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted
in
once he saw the run.
I'm winning 10 games.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing his Wentz. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this to the 31.
He's not winning out,
but
period.
Still well short of what he needed. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Wentz to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That was me. That was me.
Solid pickup of 5 and a very solid
I was right.
down conversion.
I was right.
And defensively, pure frustration. And a first down carry for Harris. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind,
man, that wasn't even me, bitch. I wasn't even in the house, bitch.
You've got a running back of this size and these dimensions. I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
I'm telling you, because when I whooped his ass, in the game one time, bro, the man act like I ain't even, bro, I think I dirted him by like 30. He told me, bro, it ain't even me. I ain't even playing no more. I bet you ain't.
Here's 1st and 10.
Kind of like Jake when I beat him by 70-14.
Goddamn.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now.
They say he shouldn't even have 7.
And
damn.
Able to strike first here on the opening drive.
Broncos up 14-0.
Under these wet conditions, the point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Shit. Yeah. He always has.
Who's not played besides me?
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is,
hey, Brooklyn.
For a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yo, why the...
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line.
Bro, I hate this shit. When this shit gets so fucking glitchy, boy. The nigga gets stuck on him. That shit's gay as fuck.
Bro, I got Giants next, bro.
4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Bengals do. Bengals play the Ravens.
Eluding the pressure right.
I threw the ball.
Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, my God, Monarchs, you're not winning out.
Y'all played today too. So
much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback. And when he delivers,
shut up and go take this pie.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
I want to play Will Gonzalez.
Taken down.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of the Broncos. Hey, let me tell you what I just did, bro. So look, I went for it on 4th to 17 on my own 21-yard line and didn't get it. So he got the ball. He ain't even scored, bro. This man only kicked the field goal. I'm about to beat his ass. It's 10-0 right now. It's 10-0 right now in the first quarter. Yeah, he winning.
That no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore.
Man, also, you know damn well 14 points is not safe for me. Come on, man. That's my point.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive,
hey, I low-key like Buffalo's defense.
Good job by their defense, so they held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
Alex, I don't get your power.
You beat Gavin?
All right, I'm gonna stop playing around now. And he's running.
Jake.
Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
Jake, you better beat the CPU.
Because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3.
Hey.
I don't get the power.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Hey, guess what he running, shot? He running man, shot. He running man, shot. Oh, Lord.
On 1st down, it's Watson.
I feel like Falcons should be the man, right? He's 12-0.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
He's running man, y'all.
That's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs.
The Ravens, Falcons are
that also tells you the coverage was excellent downfield.
Oh, yeah, okay. Ravens, Falcons, Ravens.
Try again after the sack. Watson.
Oh, I didn't see that nigga right there.
Pressure again, and down he goes again.
Who is that?
Taco Charlton. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. This a chip shot, a 20-yard.
No, that wasn't even T.Y. See?
Rosas' kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. A good drive gets them inside.
You crazy. I still whoop your ass. What you talking about?
And credit the defense, too. Make sure
you still got beat up last time. What you talking about? I still curb stomped you. You still got curb stomped. You still got told you put your grill on the fucking curb.
You gotta admit, that was a good play, Alex. That was a good play.
Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game. We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions.
Oh, he just ran a huge run on me just now.
Gonna get him. 20, 10.
Oh,
he did a huge run on me just now.
A great effort there.
I can just be like Ravens, Falcons, Raiders.
He called me in the nickel.
Redskins, 49ers, Colts, Dolphins.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down
that
early.
college football ranking, huh?
You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness.
Tariq Cohen.
Fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure.
I didn't have to spin.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, looks like just 1 yard.
Hit him with the LaFleur.
2nd and 9.
Alex, I'm not mad at where I'm at. I just think you need to, like, fix it a little bit. Like, you got Rams number 1. I mean, you got Ravens number 1. All right, I get that. Falcons, yeah, Raiders. But I think, like...
Out of the gun, Watson.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. He still caught it.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waiting for him to clear going across.
Flushed out right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nothing open downfield.
I don't think Jalen can stop my power on. I don't think I don't like that.
Did y'all hear that?
It's finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen.
Jalen, who's your front 7?
More inside the 20. And down to the 16.
Who's your linebackers? Tell me that.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Yeah, that's the problem, bro.
From the red zone.
I don't think you'll...
Watson. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Containing him is becoming a
I threw. I didn't score all 3 running touchdowns.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are back within a single score.
What?
I know we don't talk about it enough.
Who did what?
Level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
I hope the Broncos don't think this shit safe.
Really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
10-17, Bridge squad.
What's the score?
Over the end line.
Yeah, 17-10. 10-17, Bridge squad.
How are you that close?
The Broncos
I just scored.
Ready to start their next drive. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the
Rich, look at your team, look at mine.
Why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions.
I dropped 53 on the Broncos.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Yeah.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On the ground, it's Harris. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run
too bad you unplugged your damn PS4.
I knew he was going to say that.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
He gonna keep saying that.
That was my pick. Oh my God, he better believe he did that.
11 yards there, first down.
Yes.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Thanks.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He throwing these crazy ass plays
there, and it's 2nd down.
Right. Fuck out of here.
To throw is Wentz.
Oh, we trying to play KO, bro. We trying to play KO.
Hey, Jalen.
Wow. That's what I get. That's what I get for
Wait
that.
up, bro. Let's play that shit.
Wait,
For a Denver score.
y'all run twos until I finish playing Howard. This game
The Broncos push further
You beating him or?
and that'll give
I'm
them a
losing my
2-score
touchdown.
lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here. The second.
I did Super earlier than that.
No, not at all,
Sleep
because
on.
if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it
I
into
want
the second.
Super KO at Randy Moss, Bro
Brings it all
Orange,
the way
Ray
out
Lewis.
to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Oh, they're good. I'm glad they changed it. I mean, I can go ahead and do it and get them. Because I got the last nigga. Got rid of that nigga.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now
I already
if
got
they're
him.
going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe
Shit.
bump up the...
Ooh.
4 interceptions.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with
Oh, I know
33
he hot.
seconds to go in the first half.
I know he hot about
So now then,
that.
the
He's
victory
hot, my
has him
nigga.
all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Alright.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Let's go.
Complete to
Let's go,
Hill.
T.Y.
And down he goes.
You
taking
want to do
it
squad
inside the
after?
10, just shy
Let's go,
of the
T.Y.
5 at the
What?
6.
You want to do
Timeout
squad?
called for by
And
the
KO?
offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go.
Ultimate Team.
Ultimate Team is trash.
No?
A shotgun snap for Watson.
That mean your team is butt cheeks. That's what that mean.
I don't play Ultimate Team.
From 6 yards away.
I don't play Ultimate Team.
As his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about
I don't play
finishing.
Ultimate Team.
Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's all I do too. Yeah, because my offensive line is tough.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half.
Alex,
You're well
what's
on
the
your
score?
own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially give me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I get ball at half.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 5 now. Wentz. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you what.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Oh,
They spot it
I'll take
on the
something.
midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's
I tried
running
to
out of steam, and
grab
it
that
won't get
bitch.
there. He left it
Damn,
just
tried to
short.
swat that.
No good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime
62.
report.
I wish it was a good game.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard
Sean,
line.
he said when can you play?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but you're watching this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this of intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting.
Oh, well, he better get his ass out that man. And listen, if he stops this one, you know what I'm doing next.
Overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
He's gonna stay in man.
That's dumb. Especially when you got to worry about T.Y.
Dancing to his left.
I threw it.
Getting outside of the pocket.
I threw it.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to be another first down as
I'm 8 for 8 with Deshaun.
Broncos 42.
Fucking Patrick Mahomes.
On first down, it's Cohen, and he's met quickly in the backfield. Down
Damn, Darnold finished with 3.6 passer rating.
On second and 11 now.
3.6 passer rating.
Buying time to his left.
Bro, just get me every time I'm about to set my feet. Every time I'm setting my feet, because I don't want to throw no off the wall pass. But I think he can throw on the run pretty good. You saw that too, right?
Here's Watson to throw on third down. But he's got his man Horton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson being chased out left. That is caught by Cohen. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
10 for 10. Huh?
On second down now. It's Cohen, and he's only going to get a yard.
I mean, it's whatever. I don't care.
19.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped up the game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off.
Oh, no, he did not just say that.
My coach sold out. He's getting fired.
Going to throw right side here, complete. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first
Coach said what he had to say.
Watson in the offense going to come up first and 10. And he's hit all
what are you doing right now?
pass attempts on this drive so far.
I'm on the front. I want to play superstar.
Now Watson.
Wait, Jalen. I'll give him 52 seconds left.
Shane Ray in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here.
Who's trying to be a third, bro? Me, Will. Who's trying to be a third?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh,
Jake, we don't want you. We already got us. Me, Monarch, and Jalen.
That bitch just said, Jake, we don't want you.
An interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed.
I'm
down.
Jake.
All right, Jake, I'm the Cowboys. Off rip.
Instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
And Jake, aren't you going to play Ultimate Team? You just said you're going to play Ultimate Team.
Nah, I'm playing Will. Fuck that shit.
2 yards
Fuck Will. Lil B and all big and bad. Fuck
Y'all was
that
just
shit.
talking about something.
That's
what I'm saying. That's why I was confused.
Complete. It's Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he's
Now we got a game, man?
Hold on, Alex. Jake invited me, Alex. Hold on, man.
Would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching
That was good. That was a good game, Alex. That was a good game, Alex.
Stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And
Osei calling out someone for one?
That's a first.
It was complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
I'm
First down,
going to play a Monarch.
they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Or whenever you try to play Osa and head-to-head, he'd be like, I play down.
And he'll go down, and that will do it.
He'd be like,
for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle.
Osa, I'm so comfortable right now. You made me get up out of bed.
As we get set for the fourth. The Broncos on third down.
Bro, I worked a 2-hour shift today.
This is
literally.
third and 11. On play action.
Hey, Jalen.
He's not even a legend.
Oh, fumble.
He's not even a legend.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Jalen.
Let's fucking go. Big fumble.
Today, a caddy
Big
took my free running shift this morning.
That's a combination of coaching,
Drew.
execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this
Yeah.
thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make
I did his inventory.
we give our teammates a chance to win it.
Yeah, he said he opened it up. He opened it up.
He's going to let this go in zone, and it's caught.
You got T.Y. fucked up like he ain't finna burn you, nigga. Tied up. Let's go. You better get your ass out that man, Papa.
As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
Who?
No, I blitzed. I did do a little pinch blitz, and I blitzed everybody.
And an important one that is we
Everybody know how to do that shit.
early in this fourth quarter.
No, not the LaFleur.
Separating these two sides, 24 all our scores.
What did you say, Rashad?
This one fielded at the 5.
I thought Rashad just said, "What you want for Zeke?"
There as he gets
He
this
just
one
said that.
just shy of the
He did?
35-yard line at the 34. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away.
Jake, you're not stopping the power eye.
Turn it over. It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get that.
Come here. There's Gino. That's Gino.
The sack by big number
Say hello to Gino.
Joseph.
Oh, no, that's
That
Limbaugh.
complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Wentz. Finding some room at midfield. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
That's what I get for keep trying to do that shit. I keep trying to strip the nigga.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Antonio Brown.
I did not know he had AB.
Second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Broncos have taken the lead. So that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and you have to get yourself regrouped.
Almost.
They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter.
Monarch thinks he's going to the
sometimes you
playoffs.
talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses
can,
struggling.
he
Are there
can.
tendency breakers
He has
on
to win out.
defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket. For these
Oh,
kinds of
my God.
situations,
Right there.
what
Stop.
can we do to slow down
Wait,
the
what?
onslaught?
Right there.
But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because
Jay.
right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Raiders.
He rifles one that's
I deserve that. I don't know why the fuck I just did that. And I could have ran with that nigga. I'm
And
tripping.
his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10.
You better not throw the ball, bro.
50-yard line. Harris.
Running the ball is not going to work as well
Just a
either.
yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now after getting that.
I've been
turnover,
gave this
just
man the
gonna be
game,
happy
but
to
he's
do
not
it,
taking it.
right?
Jake, you're not beating me.
Ooh, sharp ass aim.
All the ball security terms and
I'm up 14-0 already, man.
for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
Oh, he's trying to chew the clock too. All right. Let me get this ball back.
But only 2 yards to show for it.
It's in the full
The
quarter.
objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
He is winning.
The problem for them is
He up by a
still a
touchdown.
possession, so they can't just sit on it.
He up by a
running the ball.
touchdown.
They have to find a way to throw
Damn
it
it.
effectively as well.
Whoa, that was hurt, man.
Now Wentz.
I
Finds
want
his
Gronk,
target,
though.
Fuller.
You can't give up on Gronk,
He
man.
goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
We can't give up on Gronk, bro.
Call that a very strong gain of
Hey,
24.
no. Oh, listen, that's not
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They run with Harris. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
We got Harrison too. We got
We've got a one-score game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming.
Hey, Jalen, you're running twos right now?
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Wentz.
That's rookie of the year, bro.
My fucking controller died mid-run.
Did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Gay's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find key scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for him, isn't it?
He what? He died?
Quick and have some luck, too.
God damn.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then...
He's got a man, complete. And they rattle off a big one. 43 yards.
Damn,
Well, I just tied it up. 14-14.
Jake, you're not
14-14. Never run to me. Never. You be Bronco. That's just...
Now Watson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one goes for 24 yards.
Because he's getting cocky as hell.
Jake, I get cocky every time I play.
Yes, right, yes, bro.
And it's intercepted at the goal
Come on,
line.
bro.
Picked by
doing,
Newkowski. And
I played with this nigga.
There as his guys will get the football
Yeah.
back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And
All right, bro. I'm gonna get off the safety, bro.
But really, not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
I ain't
If they
touching
use the
him.
timeouts here, it's strictly
guess.
for show. We got a plane to catch.
Yeah.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it's never easy to come into Denver to win.
Yeah, that's the only way I can play that
what's
what's-called shit.
altitude, but they got the job done.
Well, there's a reason Olympic athletes train nearby. All right, they've got a terrific training center in Colorado Springs. You train at the altitude.